Vandeham Sri Guru.
The following is a conversation with His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on the 11th of April, 1969, in New York, New York.
Srirupam Chakrajatam. There are some special marks on the chest of Vishnu by which in Vaikuntha he is known that he is the Supreme Personality of God. Otherwise, in Vaikuntha, everyone has got the same feature like Vishnu. Just like if President Johnson comes here as a gentleman, nobody will recognize him whether he is president or not, unless he shows his special mark. Is it not? All government officers, big officers, they have got within the court some mark. So far I know. So, similarly, in Vaikuntha, the inhabitants, they got Sarupa. Their form is exactly like Vishnu. There is no difference. And the Vishnu Dur came to take Ajamin from the hands of Jamadur. They were four-handed with Shankha Chakra Gadabadda as Vishnu, the lotus flower, this disc, and the club, and the conch shell. So there is no difference in the body. Simply by that special mark, some special hair on the chest, and there is Bhrigu, soul, mark of the feet of Bhrigu Muni. So, by some special marks one can recognize he is Vishnu. Otherwise, from bodily features and from dress and from ornaments, there is no distinction between Vishnu and his devotees in Vaikuntha. They are all four-handed. Saruppa, Sajujja, Salakka, Shasti, they have got equal situation of prosperity, wealthy, almost equally powerful. So practically there is no difference between Vishnu and Vishnu Bhakta. In Krishna Loka also. Only Krishna is little blackish, otherwise there is no. In the Krishna Loka they are two-handed, and Vishnu Loka they are four-handed. All the Vaikunthas, the residents, they are four-handed. You want four-handed, two-handed? Mr. Murthy, what do you want? Four-hand? Eh? Yeah. In this universe, only Brahma has got four hands. Nobody. Within this universe. And Vishnu also. In this Brahmanda, in this universe, there is a planet where the ocean is of milk. Here just like salted water. There are many oceans, ocean of oil, ocean of ghee, ocean of milk. The ocean of oil, you have got experience in this planet. Within the earth you are getting your civilization depending, your motor tire civilization is depending on that ocean of oil. You are getting oil and lavishly spending it. The stock is supplied by God. Your material advancement will be finished if the stock is not supplied by the Lord. So these foolish men, they do not know. They think that without God we can live. Who has created the ocean of petroleum within the earth? Is it possible for a human being?
Someone has said that the dhoti that the brahmacharis wear, is the dress that's worn by Vaikuntha. Is that correct?
They see Vishnu, he has no coat pant. He is Vishnu. Krishna, he has no dress, he is also bare body. Only Radharani is covered. In India also still, the covering of the body is only for women. But men, there is practically one dhoti is sufficient. Sometimes langota, the underwear. Langota, underwear. Oh, what is that?
What does Nanda
Huh?
What does Nanda
Nanda Kishore. Kishore means boy.
Boy.
The transcendental boy of Nanda Maharaj.
How is the lotus a weapon? Oh, they're all weapons. All the symbols in Vishnu's hand. All the symbols in Vishnu's hand are weapons. How is the lotus a weapon?
Lotus is blessing, and that disc and club is for punishing. Vishnu has to see two ways, because he is the Lord. So, as it is said in the Bhagavad Gita, Paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya cha duskita. Just like the state is meant for punishing the criminals and giving protection to the law-abiding citizen. Where from this idea is taken? It is taken from Vishnu. Everything, because he is the supreme maintainer. So, everything is required for maintaining. So this gada, the club and the disc is for punishing the disobedient, the demons, or those who are harassing devotees, to punish them. The Vishnu Chakra is there. Just like Maharaj Ambarish, he was harassed by Durbhasha Muni. And Vishnu Chakra punished him sufficiently. Maharaj Ambarish was a great king, but a great devotee at the same time. So because he was Kshatriya and householder, a Durvasa Muni, he was envious. Durvasa Muni was Brahmin and a great yogi, so he could not tolerate that a householder king is supposed to be dealing in politics, economics, therefore according to social position he is lesser than the Brahmin because they are simply engaged in the matter of transcendental advancement of life. But a devotee is above the Brahmins. That is the position of devotee. Here, the highest qualitative position is to be situated in the modes of goodness or to acquire the qualities of Brahmin in this material world. Truthfulness, controlling the senses, controlling the mind, and simplicity, and knowledge, faith in God. There are so many qualifications which makes a person as recognized Brahmin. But a devotee, never mind whether he is Brahmin or a Chandal, he automatically develop all these qualities. Jasyasti bhakti bhagavata pinchana. Anyone who has unflinching devotional faith in God, he has all the good qualities. I have several times narrated the story of that hunter. He was animal killer and he used to enjoy by killing the animal half. But when he became a devotee, he was not prepared to kill even an ant. Who taught him? Nobody taught him, but he was simply chanting Hare Krishna. That's all. So, if you actually making progress in devotional service, you are constantly in touch with the purest. Krishna is the purest. Bhagavad Gita it is said, Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhava. You are the Param Brahma, Supreme Brahma. Brahma, every living entity is Brahma, but he is Param Brahma, the leader of the Brahma. Just like the president is the first citizen of the state. Similarly, Krishna is also a living entity, but supreme living entity. Just like the first citizen. So, similarly, every living entity is Brahma. But Param Brahma is one. That is Krishna. And therefore, in the Brahma Samhita, it is confirmed, Ishara Parama Krishna. Krishna is, everyone is Ishara, more or less. Controller. Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, Indra, Varun, Vayu, Chandra, Surya, there are so many. They are all demigods. say almost God, but they are not Supreme God. Supreme God is one. Sometimes people who do not know the purpose of Vedas, they say the Hindus are worshipper of many gods. That is nonsense. Actually, those who are followers of Vedas, they worship Krishna. Only Krishna or Vishnu. Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam. Vedic mantra. That Vishnu Paramam Padam. Sada Pashyanti Surya. And in the Bhagavad Gita it is said, Vedaischa sarvai ahameva vedam. So what is the purpose of Vedas? To understand Krishna. One who does not understand Krishna, his Vedanta philosophy is nonsense. However he may advertise, I am Vedantist, this is a pakka nonsense. Because he has not attained the perfection of Vedic knowledge. The perfection of Vedic knowledge is to know Krishna. And that is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. Bahunam janmanam ante. After many, many births, Jnanavan means Vedantist. Not, they have made it that Vedantis, Vaishnavas, they are also Vedantists. But it has become a common affair that the impersonalists, they are called Vedantists. Because due to Shankaracharya's propaganda, they have made their position as Vedantists. But common man, they do not know that the Vaishnavas are the best Vedantists. We shall discuss Vedanta here also. Vedanta, Ramanuja Bhashya there is, perhaps you know, in your country, there is Ramanuja Bhashya Vedanta. Madhacharya, he has also written Vedanta Bhashya, not only Shankaracharya. But because the Vaishnavas, they know the Bhashyam Brahma Sutrana, his Srimad Bhagavatam is the actual explanation of Vedanta. So therefore they take more interest in Srimad Bhagavatam, because that is the actual explanation of Vedanta. Just like in the Vedanta Sutra, what is Brahma, absolute truth, athata Brahma Jigyasa, the inquiry is, what is Brahma, absolute truth? The Vedanta Sutra answers, the Vedanta Sutra is made like that, questions and answers like that. So, answer is, Janmadasya jataha. The absolute truth is that from whom everything is emanating. He is the ultimate fountainhead of everything. Just now we tried to explain that the state functions protecting the good citizen and punishing the criminals. That should be the state business. Where from this idea came? The law and, what is called, law and order department, or what is that?
Law and order.
Yes. Where from the idea came to the human society? Unless it is there, in the absolute. How the idea comes? Therefore that law and order is Vishnu. Janmadasya jata. The idea of law and order came from Vishnu. How nicely explained. Janmadi. Two words. Janmadi asya jata. Janma means creation. And Adi means first Janma, then Sthiti. Sthiti means staying, maintenance, and then dissolution. So three things, Jata, from where these three things are happening. That means this world is being created from that source, it is being maintained by that source, and when it is annihilated, it rests in that, the energy, the whole energy. Pralaya janti mamikam, Bhagavad Gita. When everything is dissolved, the energy is absorbed by the energetic. So that is absolute truth. So, Srimad Bhagavatam explains that absolute truth. Janmabdasya jataha annayat itaratascha artheshu avijñā sarat. In a Vedanta Sutra, it is simply said that the absolute truth is that which is the fountainhead of everything. Now, if our fountainhead of everything, then what the absolute truth's nature shall be like? So that is explained in Srimad Bhagavatam. The first thing is that Janmadasya jataha, the factor, the absolute truth from which everything is emanating, so that emanation includes indirect and direct manifestation. What is that indirect and direct manifestation? The direct manifestation is the spiritual world, and the indirect manifestation is this material world. Indirect manifestation means it is simply a shadow of the spiritual world. Just like in the Bible also it is said, the man is made after God. So, you have got two hands, one head, two legs. So, the mental speculation is said that these devotees, they create God according to their own feature. Because I am two-handed, and therefore I create God with two hands, Krishna. But actually the fact is not that. Actually, because Krishna has got two hands, and we have got an imitation body of Krishna, therefore we have got. Because this is imitation, that we know everything, everyone. This body will not stay. Therefore it has got janma. Janma means birth or creation at a certain period. And it stays, say for 50 years or 100 years. Then dissolve, dissolution. Therefore it is imitation. Just like if you create a doll, clay doll, very nice, beautiful girl. But it is imitation, it is shadow of the real beautiful girl. It is created at some time, and so reality is there in the spiritual world. Therefore it is called Janmadasya jataha. The idea comes from there. But the impersonal is due to their intelligence being very meager, they think that the absolute truth is without any variety, impersonal or void. They think that varieties are only in the material world. But actually, real varieties are there in the spiritual world. It is only reflection, as it is described in the Bhagavad Gita. Urdhamaula adhoshakha, adhoshakha, asatham praham abhayam. Ashram, this material creation, material manifestation is compared with a banyan tree whose root is upward. And that I have explained several times, how the tree can be upwards root. That means it is reflection. Just like you stand on the river side, the tree will be reflected on the river, on the water, as a bird. That means that is reflection. As soon as we say that this is a tree, the root of which is up, that means it is reflection. And the Mayavadi philosopher, they do not take account of the mathematical calculation, 380 degree. They are taking account of 360 degree, the whole circle. They are taking account only 180 degree. And other 180 degree they are making void. But actually the whole point is 360 degree. That is geometrical calculation. So if you simply know 180 degree, then the other 180 degree is unknown to you. So it's real life, real variety, real beauty, real knowledge, everything in reality is there in the spiritual world. It is only reflection. Therefore, Bhagavad explains that janmadasya jata annayat itaratascha artheshu avijña. The supreme absolute truth is cognizant, avijña. Cognizant and sarat. Sarat means independent. In this way, the explanation of Brahma Sutra is given in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam Vaishnavanam Priyam. Jad Vaishnavanam Priyam. Jasmin Paramham Samekam Param Jnanam Giyat. The knowledge of Srimad Bhagavatam is to be understood by the Paramahamsa, the highest perfected man, Paramahamsa. It is not ordinary thing.
Swamiji, if all things here are a reflection of what is perfect in the spiritual world, then shouldn't hate and frustration and despair and prejudice also appear in the spiritual world?
Yes.
Does it?
Yes.
Then aren't they bad?
But that frustration has no disappointment. That is the beauty. Just like Lord Chaitanya is manifesting that spiritual frustration. Oh Krishna, I could not see you. He's jumping on the sea in frustration. But that frustration is the highest perfection of love. Yes, everything is there. But without inability. You are a very intelligent boy, I thank you. Yes, there is frustration, but not this frustration. Yes, that frustration, enriches one's eagerness of love for Krishna. Everything is there, but without inability. Everything is there. Yes. Now see, Vishnu, of course, in Vaikuntha Jagat there is no violence, but Vishnu is taking the symbol of violence. Otherwise, what is the meaning of this disc and club? So, when he wants to be violent, he comes here as Nishingamurti. And he sends some of his devotees to play violence. That is Hiranyakashipu. Because there the devotees are so much in accord with Krishna and Vishnu that there is no question of disagreement. But violence is and this disagreement, atheist. Therefore sometimes a devotee is deputed in this world to play as atheist and Krishna comes to kill him. To teach these people that if you become atheist, then here is disc and club for you. But it is not possible to be displayed in the Vaikuntha. But otherwise, if there is no the propensity of violence, just like there is sometimes mock fight. A father is fighting in mock with a small child and he is become defeated. But there is pleasure. So, Ananda Mayabhyasa, the Lord is joyful. So there is joy in fighting also sometimes. So your question that everything is there, that is a fact. Everything is there. Otherwise, if everything is not there, they cannot be manifested here because it is reflection. Just like in, of course, this discovery is by the Vaishnava, Gaudiya Vaishnava. Just like the love between Radha and Krishna, it is called Parokya. They are not married, husband and wife. But Radharani appears to be wife of some other gentleman. But Krishna, from childhood, they are friends. So Radharani could not forget Krishna. She used to come to Krishna and stand like that. That's all. And he was playing. Kishore Kishori, they are boy and girl. But there is no inebriety. Just like here the boy and girls mix and there are so many abominable things. Distressful, which is binding their material bondage. So that friendship between boy and girl is there, but without inability. Krishna had so many gopis, girlfriend, but there was no contraceptive pills. That is the beauty. Here, the so-called love is lust. And there, that is the highest. The same thing, perverted reflection. Just like in the original tree, the topmost part has come down to the down. Similarly, in the spiritual world, the highest, topmost level of love, parokia. Parokia means love not by marriage life, by friendship. That is there. But there is no such inability. It is pure. So perverted means the topmost thing has come down to the lowest. Here, this parokia and loving others' wife or others' husband is most abominable, adultery. Not allowed by society, not allowed by the state. But tendency is there. Even one is married, he wants to love another wife. If a girl married, he wants to love another husband. Why? Oh, that is there. But without inability. That is the beauty. So everything is there. But here, that thing is reflected pervertedly, therefore misunderstood. There is so many other corollaries. You see? But you must know everything, that without being in the absolute truth, there cannot be relative manifestation. This world is relative manifestation. So these things are not to be understood in the beginning, but as the questions came, we discussed something. But you must know, as the Vedanta Sutra says, Janmadasya jataha. Everything is emanated from that absolute truth. That is the fountainhead of everything. We cannot manufacture anything. This is not possible. But this is shadow and that is reality. And there is shadow just like photograph. You find that everything in detail of your beautiful face in the photograph, but that is not reality. That's all. So you will find everything in details. Or you can understand actual photograph, actual idea, actual notion of the spiritual world by scrutinizingly studying these material world. The impersonalists, they think that in the material varieties there are so many abominable inabilities. Therefore, in the spiritual world, all these things should be minus, void. That is their material calculation. They cannot think that in the spiritual world also there is love. Because here in this world, the so-called love or lust is frustrated and followed by so many calamities that therefore they cannot conceive that in the spiritual world also there is love. Their idea in one sense is right. then how these nonsensical things can exist in the spiritual world? Therefore they make it altogether minus. No variety, impersonal. That is less intelligence. They cannot understand that photograph is the reflection of the actual person. There is everything in detail. A movie. Actually the same man is laughing, walking, dressed, everything, but it is all false. That they cannot understand. Therefore, the Vaishnava says they are less intelligent. The real understanding should be that if in the real person all these features are not present, how they can be reflected in the photograph? The Mayavadi says, Brahma Sattva Jagan Mitha. Brahma, the absolute truth, is real truth. And this world is mitha. Then mitha means it is a reflection or shadow. Mitha does not mean that it has no existence. The shadow is also existence. The Vaishnava philosophers say that mitha means temporary. Now you have got this body. This is temporary. That's the real understanding. And if I say it is mitha, then if I kill you, then why I am punished? I can say it is mitha, it is false. So what is their fault? No. It is not mitha, it is temporary. Not mitha. Mitha how can it be? Because it is reflection of the reality, therefore it cannot be mitha. Then the reality becomes mitha. Mitha means not fact. The real explanation is that this is shadow. Shadow, but the reality is in the spiritual world, and that is indicated in the Vedanta Sutra, Janmadasya Jataha, the fountainhead of all emanation. That is absolute.
So, last night our window was broken. Was that Maya striking at us?
Mm-hmm.
Last night when our window was broken, was that Maya striking?
Yes.
It broke the window?
Yes. Maya is always striking. Why do you take really your window? Why do you compact Maya in the window? He is without window, within window. Maya is not only limited to a certain extent. The whole world is Maya. Jagad Mithya, the whole universe is Maya. Only that part is not Maya, where the chanting Hare Krishna is there. As soon as there was some slacking in Hare Krishna, the Maya struck. Yes. Yes. You are asking me at the last moment. You are very much careful about time. No, you ask me. No, you ask. Yes. Yes.
Could you describe Krishna's pastime as cowboy whenever he goes out in the morning with the cowherd's horse?
Yeah, so you can, because have you seen how you have no experience here in your country. Have you got any experience? But in India, we have got experience how in the morning the cowboy takes some food from the mother and with the cows, he goes to the field. The cows are let loose on the grazing ground. They are enjoying. And this cowboy is sometimes singing flute. Krishna's flute is because he is cowboy. The cowboy still play in their flute. In India you will find. Because the cows are led, they are doing their own work, and what this boy will do? They are playing, there are many cows, they are playing, sometimes playing on flute, sometimes sporting, sometimes eating. So Krishna was exactly doing like that. All the cowboy friends went with him. Krishna was, of course, a very rich man's son. His father was very rich. So he used to take with him very nice food stuff, laddu, kachori, and other his poor friends. They were taking chapatis, dry chapatis. So they were enjoying, dividing your food, my food, his food, and sometimes there was some trouble in the forest, because Kansa was after Krishna to kill him. He was sending his assistants. So some Asura would come, Bakasur, Aghasur, and Krishna would kill, and the boys would return and narrate the story to their mother. Oh, my dear mother, such and such thing happened and Krishna killed it. Very. The mother will say, oh, yes, our Krishna is very wonderful. So Krishna was their enjoyment, that's all. The mother speaking of Krishna, the boy speaking of Krishna. So therefore they did not know anything but Krishna. Krishna, whenever there is some trouble, oh Krishna. When there is fire, oh Krishna. That is the beauty of Vrindavan. Their mind is absorbed in Krishna, not through philosophy, not through understanding, but natural love. Krishna is our village boy, our relative, our friend, our lover, our master. Somewhere or other, Krishna. That is the beauty. Therefore, Sukadeva Goswami is describing the playing of the boys. Ittang satang brahma sukhanubhutya dasangatanang paradaivatena mayasitanang naradarakena sadhang vijarahu pratapunna punya. Oh, this boy is playing with Krishna. They have attained this position. Oh, after accumulating many births, pious activities. Kritapunna punya. Just like a man collects dollar, and on time he amasses money, say millions of dollars. Similarly, Sukadeva Goswami is describing that these boys who are playing with Krishna, they have amassed their pious activities for millions and billions of births. Because with whom they are playing? They are playing Itham Brahma Sukhanubhutya Satam. The stalwart philosophers who are after Brahma Sukha, Brahmananda. So that Brahmananda is here, Krishna. And Dasangatangang Paradaivatena, and for the devotees, he is the Supreme Lord. And Maya Sitanang Naradarakina, those who are covered in Maya, for them he is ordinary human boy. And with him, these boys are playing, they have amassed pious activities of many, many millions of births. Otherwise it was not possible. So, they do not know Krishna is God. They do not know. But their affection for Krishna is so great and nice that it is inexplicable. They are playing, Krishna is defeated, or Krishna has to take their friend on his shoulder. Yes, because you are defeated. So Krishna is accepting, yes. Come on my shoulder. So this Krishna Lila, that also one who tries to understand and understands, they are also like those boys who have amassed pious activities of many, many births. It is not ordinary thing. And Maya Sitanang Naradarakina, those who are under the clutches of Maya, they will think these Krishna's pastimes, what is this? What is this Krishna conscious persons they are enjoying about Krishna's going to the field with some cows? Yes. Just like one of our students, that Ranchor, he asked me, Swamiji, how is that God has become a cowherd boy? Yes. Because ordinary people, they are thinking God must be so great, that they cannot conceive. And that great personality, how he becomes a cowherd boy, playing with cowherd boys. Yes. Brahma also became astonished, and therefore he came to check whether he is my Lord or not. Yes. Bewildered. Muyanti jatta suraya, the Bhagavad says therefore. Even the great personalities like Brahma, they are also bewildered to understand the personality. Brahma also heard that at Vrindavan, Krishna has appeared and he is acting as a cowherd boy. He was also astonished. Oh my Lord, he has become a cowherd boy. So he came to check. He, I am to say, took away all the cowherd boys and cows and everything. And after a few seconds he came, he said, Krishna is playing in the same way. And although the stolen cowherd boys and cows, they, by the, energy of Maya, by influence of Brahma, they were kept in a secret cave, they are sleeping, but Krishna is playing. That means he has manifested again with the cowherd boys and cows. Then he was convinced, yes, he is my Lord. Then Brahma's thought is there. Ananda chinmaya rasa pratibhavitavi stavi ja eva nijrupataya kalavi. So Krishna can expand in many, many thousand times what Brahma do by stealing his... No, that is not possible. So Brahma was also convinced. These things you will find in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Brahma Vimohan. Even Brahma is bewildered. What to speak of ordinary men like us? So Krishna Lila, to understand, there is no need of understanding. Simply you love Krishna, then the whole business finished. Just like if you touch fire, if you understand it or not understand it, the warmth is there. Similarly, either you understand Krishna or do not understand Krishna, it doesn't matter. Simply if you love Krishna, then your life is perfect. That's all.